Right at the top of this video here about memory lift reviews and complaints. If you're looking up memory lift supplements and want to know more about something you saw, maybe with a famous doctor, maybe with CNN, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, whatever, hit the like button down below. That could really help my video get out there. I'd really appreciate it. So what's going on with this is that there are scam ads on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, on the side of websites, whatever. And they're about something called memory lift. And this is a product that could be being misused. There could be people trying to sell this product, and then you have scam marketers, which is what I'm going to concentrate on here. So I'm not calling this product a scam. It could just be a regular cognitive support formula that can do normal things. But what the scam marketers are claiming here with this fake CNN website, I'm going to tell you all about this, is that this has miracle properties that can reverse memory loss, reverse Alzheimer's disease, reverse dementia. And that is not true. So I am making this video to expose the fact that there is scam marketing. I'm not calling the product itself a scam because I've run into products before where products are misused by people in ways that, you know, the people behind the company, the product can't really control because they're in a different country. Whatever's going on here, go see a doctor. Don't believe in scam marketing claims. I see different Portuguese words in the URL, the web address for this website here. This is on a website that claims to be CNN, but it's not. It says it's CNN Health. It's not. It says CNN neurosurgeon reveals the 60-second honey ritual that's reversing decades of memory loss. And Dr. Sanjay Gupta is shown in this video. He has been on the record. If you just look up on Google or any favorite search engine, he has said on CNN's website, hey, there are these scams going around. They've been going around for a number of months with different product names. He has nothing to do with this. He did not endorse this. What is happening here is people have taken his image, his likeness, his whatever, with his videos and manipulated his lip movement and his audio to make it sound like he's talking about something that he never talked about. So he never endorsed a pill or a method or anything like that to help reverse memory loss, reverse Alzheimer's disease, reverse dementia. That is this new big thing. That was created by scammers. So let's watch part of the video right here. I'm going to hit play.
Every Monday, our Alzheimer's action plan to protect your brain. Today on the Dr. Oz Show.
200 years ago, only 3 people in the world had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Today, more than 50 million people suffer from this devastating disease. And you know what's even scarier? Projections show that number will triple in the next 30 years. But here's something the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to discover. This is not genetic. There is no Alzheimer's gene. The real enemy of memory is not time.
So he never said any of that. Dr. Oz, Dr. Mehmet Oz has nothing to do with this, nor does Dr. Phil McGraw, nor does Dr. What's his name? Peter Berg. Is it Peter Berg or is it something else Berg? Eric Berg. And, you know, any other doctor you saw with this, Dr. Jennifer Ashton is included in these scams sometimes. Dr. Peter Attia has nothing to do with it. No famous doctors, no hospitals, no universities, no famous people have ever endorsed this memory lift product. I'm not saying memory lift is a scam. I am, however, telling you that the marketing happening from Facebook and Instagram on this website, which is where the ads go to, and shown to who knows how many people, right, is scammy. So let's hit play and watch more.
When I ask my patients what disease they fear the most, do you know what most of them say? It's not cancer. It's not a heart attack. It's Alzheimer's. And there's a reason for that.
You know who owns the rights to the Dr. Oz video they keep showing, the Dr. Oz show, which he doesn't even have anymore. It's been years since he and both Dr. Phil ended their shows, is the Dr. Oz show. They own the rights to that footage.
People would rather have cancer than dementia. Why? Because with cancer, you're still yourself until the end. You still recognize your children. You still remember your name. You still have your identity. But with Alzheimer's, you lose who you are before you die.
My mom was a university professor, a brilliant woman. She spoke 4 languages. She read 3 books a week. But last Christmas, she looked at me and asked, "Sweetheart, do you work here?" I've been her daughter for 52 years, and she didn't recognize me anymore. It was like she had died right there in front of me. But the body was still breathing. And to be honest,
I don't know who that is in the footage. I don't know what's going on with this. It doesn't look like a celebrity to me, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on with this, but no one has, the people they're showing never endorsed this. Let's just say that.
your family loses you before you're even gone. And you lose yourself without even realizing it.
I've spent the last 15 years investigating this epidemic, and what I've discovered is going to shock you, because for the first time in history, we've identified the root cause of Alzheimer's from start to finish. And no, it's not what you learned in school. It's not the protein plaques. It's not natural aging, and it's definitely not genetic. Check out this chart, 1,970. Average sugar consumption equals 18 kilos per year. 2025 average.
Why did he say 1,970 instead of 1970? Because he's trying to describe a year. It's an AI voice. It didn't know how to read the numbers. It should have said 1970. It said 1,970, like an AI dumb thing would, right?
Sugar consumption equals 85 kilos per year. And not coincidentally, 1,975 million cases of Alzheimer's worldwide, 55 million cases. Do you see the correlation? But here's what no one is telling you. After analyzing over 40,000 brain scans in collaboration with researchers from Yale, Johns Hopkins, and Stanford,
no universities have anything to do with this.
We discovered something impossible to ignore. See those red areas? This is an MRI of a brain with Alzheimer's. And do you know what's in those areas? Toxins, not proteins.
This is deepfake scam marketing, and that's what I'm trying to expose here. So if you're looking online for memory lift reviews and complaints, memory lift ingredients, and a few more here, memory lift Walmart, memory lift Amazon, memory lift's customer service phone number, whatever you're looking for, I'm trying to provide information here because someone out there is marketing this in a very scammy way. And it could be an affiliate doing this without the permission of the company, someone going rogue, someone misusing the product name. Absolutely. So what my advice is for you to go see a doctor. And if you're like, I don't trust doctors, go see a doctor your friend suggests, a family member suggests. Don't go fall for a textbook online scam instead of going to see a medical professional in your town where you live. I hope that that's helpful. And if you see this on Amazon.com, Walmart.com, doesn't make it legitimate. They allow third-party listings for, unfortunately, a lot of products that are tied to scam marketing all the time. So you're not going to find a Walmart store in your town, but you might find it on Walmart.com. It does not make it legitimate. You're like, oh, it's on Walmart. Doesn't make it legitimate just because it's on Walmart.com. I've looked at a lot of scams. My name is Jordan Lyles. I'm a senior reporter for the fact-checking website, Snopes.com. I do a lot of scam busting, and that's here mostly on my channel. So there I work during the day. This is my personal YouTube channel, and this is where I come on nights and weekends to try to help people, elderly people, senior citizens, people who need just extra help with online scams, to do whatever I can personally to try to assist people, because these scams, like this one here, claiming that you're going to be able to reverse dementia, reverse Alzheimer's disease, reverse memory loss. You know, there are people out there with family members, friends, who desperately want to find a solution because they're losing someone slowly as their memory fades away, right? And you got these people with this scam marketing doing this. It's just so terrible. Beyond, like, I'm going G-rated here, but you understand what I want to say about all this. It's really G-rated. Unfortunate, right? Let's just call it unfortunate. And the people behind this, I know they know it's wrong, but like, I guess that they decided that doing this, having these sorts of scam videos out there, that it's okay because it's the responsibility of the people on the other end to discern whether or not what they're doing is right or wrong. And that is not the right way to live. That is not the right way to live. Like this video, please, if you want to. And there's also a join button down below. I would appreciate it.
Protein plaques, like they talk. And do you know the connection between sugar and these toxins? Look, the levels of fructose in the brains of Alzheimer's patients are 5 to 6 times higher than in healthy brains. And this fructose doesn't just come from the sugar you see. It comes from the foods you think are healthy. Let me show you the foods that are destroying your brain right now. Natural orange juice, 24 grams of fructose equals 6 teaspoons of sugar straight to your brain. Light yogurt with fruit, 18 grams of sugar equals more.
They're just showing things here that like, oh, I know what that is. This is very interesting. I eat that sometimes. They're trying to get your attention and to gain your trust.
Rice, potatoes.
The scam marketers
Our
are.
brain converts 30% of that into fructose internally.
If this is a misused product and the people behind Memory Lift have nothing to do with this, you got to know they're going to be mad about this, if that's the case.
55, I started forgetting bank passwords for accounts I'd had for 20 years. I lost 2 important clients for forgetting meetings. I'd walk into a room and not remember why I went in. My wife noticed it before I did. I was repeating the same stories 3-4 times.
This is a deep fake of someone who has nothing to do with
People
this.
lose more neurons, and neurons don't regenerate. Once dead, they're gone forever. Imagine a glass cup that's broken. You can put the pieces together, but the cup will never be the same. Similarly, when a neuron is damaged, it doesn't regenerate to return to its original state. That's the real cause of Alzheimer's. And that's why medications like Aricept, Namenda, Leqembi never really work. They don't address the cause. It's like taking painkillers while you keep hitting your finger with a hammer. And here's something that drives me insane as a doctor. The pharmaceutical industry has known about this for years. They have the same studies I do, but they prefer to make billions selling medications that only mask the symptoms for a few months. Why? Because if you knew the truth...
The old big pharma doesn't want you to know about this thing. Yeah, no one really, I mean, you can argue no one really likes big pharma, of course, because it's the healthcare system in America, you know, you could put question marks around it, right? But like, that doesn't mean you should go fall for a textbook online scam just because some people are saying the doctors in your town, oh, big pharma. No, go see a doctor, talk to a friend, a family member, something, say, hey, who's your doctor? Do you like them? I need to go find a good doctor. If you don't like a doctor you went to in the past, definitely don't go fall for a scam. You're like, well, these doctors are a scam, Jordan. Okay, if you think, okay, but don't go fall for an online scam. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help. I'm the middleman here, okay? Don't come after me. I made a video here instead of instead of spending time with people who are in my life, I'm here making a video for you. I don't even know you, so I hope that you value that.
Truth that you can prevent and even reverse Alzheimer's by making a simple adjustment to your routine. They'd lose a $600 billion market every year. But I became a doctor.
$600 billion. There's another AI voice mistake. So again, this is about memory lift. And once the video ends, it'll load the product down below. And the product says memory lift. And it says something about GABA and inositol and vitamins. And it calls it a dietary supplement. This is the website on the website I looked at, which doesn't look like an official website. It displays a 4.91 out of 5 review score, which I see all the time is either 4.91, 4.92, or 4.93, or even 4.94. And it says based on 79,200 plus reviews, which is a scam template that I see all the time. It's always 79,200 plus reviews. They claim there's a money back guarantee, but you can't trust the money back guarantee because it is something going through a scam marketing funnel. They're going to want to keep your money. That shouldn't be a surprise. And they also mentioned different institutions at the bottom of the page, and they want you to go buy it on the next page. And, that next page then loads up on a different website, which looks even less trustworthy. So if you have information that I did not include that you want other people to know about, sometimes it says FDA registered, which is what it says on the final page that I was looking at. Let me know down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. There's a join button down below. There's also a thanks button to the right, the thumbs up and thumbs down buttons. This is all about memory lift reviews and complaints. And I wasn't able to find a phone number, but I'm sure you might be able to find one just looking around online. If you can't, call the phone number next to your credit card statement line item if you did order this and see if they can help, or just talk to your credit card company. If you saw fraudulent videos like the ones with Dr. Sanjay Gupta, there was a deepfake, report fraud to your credit card company, see what they can do. Thank you so much for watching.